admit the Democrats aren't doing anything? You do realize they're not a monolith, right, Dumarella? I mean, yeah. So then why do you act like if one does something, the entire party gets blamed? I don't know. You're just going along with what everyone said? I think I might be. So, maybe don't do that anymore. The beautiful thing about the Democrats is there are a lot of us with differing opinions. The main thing we agree on is the importance of democracy. So if Schumer or Jeffries did something I don't like, I'm not blaming the whole party. The party's our best chance at bringing about equity. Blaming everyone for what one person thinks will not. Okay, fine. So who are your fighters today? Valerie Fouché had a town hall on Monday, and there were a lot of things discussed. It was an hour long. She was asked about fighting against racism, and I really liked her answer.
To make sure that law enforcement, number one, behaves in a manner that is legal and that is becoming of law enforcement. And then we have to make sure that those policymakers are ensuring that the policies that we pass are fair and
She said that? You heard her. So many members seem to talk about how good law enforcement is. It's refreshing to see someone not doing that. Yeah, this is one reason I love this segment. I would have never listened to that if I hadn't been looking for a story from her specifically. I think I need to pay more attention to her. Yeah, I do too. Okay, who else? The House Appropriations Dems have put out a timeline of how we got here, how everything has been leading up to this likely shutdown since January, and proving that it is 100% on Republicans to work with Democrats to keep the government open. It's a lot harder for them to try to change the story when you see it all laid out, which is why we need to make sure as many people see this timeline as possible. Wow, this is really thorough. So what are you going to post about it? What am I going to post? This is the post. What are you gonna post? I guess I'm gonna post the link to this timeline. I would hope so. Okay, who's next? It is currently technically recess, but Gwen Moore is in DC. And even though Johnson said that House is closed Monday and Tuesday, Democrats will all be back Monday to do everything they can to get Republicans to care about healthcare and avoid a shutdown. I think I'm starting to understand the avoid a shutdown thing. Good. I'm glad. The more we show our Dems like Gwen Moore at the Capitol, the more Republicans are going to have a hard time messaging. Okay, that's a pretty good point. Who else? Kelly Poe, as well as the rest of the New Jersey delegation, wrote a letter to the House and Senate chairman and the Oversight, Armed Services, Veterans Affairs, Homeland Security Committee, demanding an investigation into the release of Mikey Sherrill's private information. What are you talking about? You didn't hear? No, I guess not. Her military records, which include her address, her parents' address, and her social security number, were released to an ally of her Republican opponent. You're joking. I wish. So the New Jersey Democrats are demanding an investigation. Obviously. All right, I get what you mean, that you can't blame all Democrats, because these ones seem pretty great. So that's the end of Dumarella Gets School. If you made it to the end of this post, comment with 7 words to help the algorithm. And a chair, because Democrats just want a seat at the table to be able to save healthcare. And if you watched or read any of these stories, comment with a police officer. Because I don't know about you, but Fouché's words felt very refreshing. Our voices are a superpower, but only when we use them.